Fala, galera, beleza? Bom dia, boa tarde ou boa noite para quem está aqui na live do Always Be Closing. Boa noite para todo mundo, galera. Ou bom dia, né? Bom dia. Hoje é dia 20 de novembro, meio-dia, aqui em São Paulo. Estamos aqui ao vivo para mais uma live sobre Business English, inglês para negócios, comigo e com o John, da Irlanda, professor irlandês, inglês e irlandês. Olha aqui, olha aqui, ó. How are you,
Hello,
John?
everyone. Hello, Always Be Closing. Come and do business English with us.
Yeah, this is John Simon. John, tell something about you.
Oh my goodness, I thought I told everything in the last time. Well, essentially, Ricardo, I'm looking forward to everyone, all of you, coming and join us in the Always Be Closing groups. I'm preparing lots of material for you, as is Ricardo as well. We got lots of challenges, desafios, challenges, different types of things for you to practice your English, especially your business English. So come and join us. We're waiting for you in Always Be Closing WhatsApp groups. The group is here, isn't it? http://mailgroup or .vip/c/c331. Come and join us in the group.
How's things in Ireland?
Ricardo, they're good. They're good. Shall we talk about the weather? Shall we avoid coronavirus? Things are good. As you know, here we're at a level 5, very high restrictions. You know, there's no, for example, visiting other houses. Everywhere you go, you have to wear a mask. Things are pretty tight. All cafes, restaurants, bars, hotels, everything is closed. And the hope is that at the end, the 1st of December, the very beginning of December, things will open again. But the government is now saying they're not sure about that because the numbers here are going up again. And it's the same story for the last 8 months. So we're in the same situation. Will we have a Christmas and be able to sing with Santa Claus, etc., or not? That's what's happening here. Everybody's actually very worried. It's not a great, happy time because everybody's tense and wondering what's going to happen. Will we have a Christmas or not? Will everything be closed? People here in Ireland, they like to drink. They like to have a lot of parties. Every company has a Christmas party, like in Brazil, I'm sure. It's a big deal here. The Christmas parties, the family get-togethers, family reunions. It really is a big party time here. And that is all on hold. Nobody knows if it's going to happen or not. So that's kind of the mood here. Really, that's the mood, you know. And the weather isn't helping. The weather is cloudy, gray sky, cold, and so that kind of a thing. It's that kind of a situation here.
Yeah, let me show you how the Christmas is about to be. Have you seen that image?
I love it.
And
Perfect, Ricardo. Yes.
The last soap, right?
The Last Supper. The Last Supper. Yes.
The Last Supper. Yeah.
I'll write it here just so we have it here.
By Leonardo.
How do you say it in Portuguese? A última ceia, is it?
A última ceia. Yes.
Ceia, thanks, Ricardo. Yes.
The Last Supper. The Last Supper. Oh, somebody here is saying that you look like Lars from Metallica.
Oh, really? My goodness. No. Hello, Breno. Sorry, not Bruno.
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. He's drunk. He's had drink a lot, I think. That Breno Rodriguez, I think he's you know.
Maybe he's Irish. Is he Irish, maybe? Breno, are you Irish?
He likes to drink. No, you don't look like Lars. John é a lata do Lars. But Christmas, I think it'll be like this one. Like
very good. I love it, Ricardo. I love it. Everything is changing, even up in heaven. It's amazing. Really beautiful one. That's perfect. Perfect one, Ricardo.
No, Claudia, assessment.
You remember it. You remember, Ricardo.
Claudia, assessment.
Very good. Good morning, Claudia. Well, no, it's not good morning. It's good afternoon there, isn't it, São Paulo?
She was in Machu Picchu last week. I don't know if she's still there, or I don't know. But Claudia, wait. Let's have. We want to have you here. Join us on the live.
Absolutely.
Talk about assessment.
Assessment. We'll try it again, Ricardo. Very good.
Assessment.
Did I tell you, Ricardo? Did I tell you I did a live with Carolina, your friend Carolina Ojeda? I think you came into the live for a minute. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Live. Very nice. Really nice. Yeah, I know you.
She was with someone.
Yes, with her husband. I think Victor, her husband. Yes.
It was good.
It was very good. It was fantastic. Really a pleasure. Let me turn off the WhatsApp here. Absolutely great talking to her. Really nice. All about Intercam, because she was here in Dublin for a year. She loves Ireland. Her husband does as well. Victor, she studied business and marketing here. Absolutely fantastic. Really nice.
Yeah.
Patty. Hello, Patty.
Yes. Patty is in the group. So let's start. The first part here today, I'm going to speak about how to develop your own career success equation. We are going to talk about math. No, I'm not. And after that, why I'm talking, John is going to correct me or make suggestions, things like that. Patty Ribeiro was in Dublin.
Oh, very nice, Patty. I'm just looking at the comments here. So when were you in Dublin? 2016. Very nice. Very nice.
And after that, John is gonna give you a lesson, English lesson, business English lesson. After that, we hope that some of you will join us on live with your face. And Claudia is here. I think she's willing to participate in a video with us. So let's start. How to develop your own career success equation. What I mean by career equation. That's John, is that the right way to say equation?
Career equation. Equation, yes.
Equation.
Yes, equation, yeah. Yes.
Claudia is here, just came back from Machu Picchu. I will be with you guys. Hey, blah blah blah. She was in the Machu Picchu. Have you been to Machu Picchu, John?
I haven't, Ricardo. I haven't been there. Have you? Apparently it's an amazing place to go. Amazing place to go. Right in the middle of the mountains, historic, old, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I was there when I was a teenager and I was smoking marijuana, and the marijuana took me to the Machu Picchu.
To a different planet, maybe.
Yeah, yes. It took my spirit to there. My body had never
there been physically. Yes.
My mind after marijuana was there. Oh, someone from Japan here. Yuji Uni. Yuji. I live in Japan.
I live in Japan. Good idea. Yuji. I would imagine Yuji. I don't know. Yuji. Is it Yuji?
Yeah, we don't know. So, Yuji, for us to learn how to say your name, you should join us later here on video. So stay here, and we want to have you here to talk about Japan.
Yes, can't wait. Lovely, let's do it.
Yeah, let us know where exactly do you live in Japan, and what the fuck are you doing in Japan? Let us know. So, what I mean by career equation, we all define and measure our success in different ways. For some of you, success means money. For some others means freedom, things like that. So, each one of you defines success in a different way. So, in order for you to understand if you are getting somewhere, if you have been successful, you need to measure. You need to track what's going on in your life. Some of us, success means being a leader, right? For some, it means helping customers, helping the boss, helping your family. For some of us, success means flexibility. flexibility in work, to work in your own terms. And for some, it's just a lot of money. Some people here, doesn't matter what they do, uh, they want money. They just want money. What about you, John? What are you looking for?
Me,
What success means for you?
my goodness. Well, what a direct question, Ricardo. Let me think here. Let me see. I would say kind of a balance of both. I'd like to have enough money to be able to study, to buy some good books, and to buy a farm, a small farm, and some horses, and read a lot, learn about lots of things, and grow lots of things. And minus marijuana, not marijuana, just vegetables and fruits and things like that. That's what I would like. So I like, for me, a quality of life is, it's not obviously just money. For me, it's both, two things: money to do things that would help me to grow. And that would mean reading, challenging myself in different ways, and traveling a little bit, things like that. Yeah, I don't need a Ferrari anyway.
Yeah. So I would like to know what all of you that is watching us right now, what success means for all of you. So go to the comments area and please share your definition of success with us. What success means for you. Let us know here. So, but what I mean by career equation, I think that I'm going to share with you what my formula, what are my secret formula. It's not the Coca-Cola formula, but my secret formula for success in any field that you are, you know. I mean, I think that each one of us need to have our own career or success equation. All of us. If you want to have a lot of money in your life, the money in your life is the result of the formula. You need to have the formula. What is your formula? A plus B plus C plus D, you know?
Yes.
Equal a lot of money. You know what I mean? Every one of us needs to have we need to create our own equation, success equation. Otherwise, you won't get anywhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So my career or success equation today is like this one. For me, it's like goals plus habits plus skills plus passion divided by,
yes.
Yeah, divided by timing plus environment fit equal thriving. You know, if you want to get success in your own terms, I have this equation.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a little bit about each one of these six. If you look here, if you count here, you have six different elements of my career equation. The first one is goals. We need to have goals. Successful people, the ones that you admire, like the writers, the business people, everyone that you really admire, they have goals. People without goals don't get anywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to get somewhere, you need to have goals. And in order to achieve the goals, you need to have habits that is related to the goals. Goals are consciously, you know, if you let your body decides your day, your body will decide to stay at bed, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Something like that. Yes.
It's like the animals of the nature. If you go to Africa or Amazon or any rainforest, the animals is there. The lion, they wake up at 10 a.m. and they stay there. They just get up to eat. After they eat, they go back to
they lie down again. Yes.
They go back to lie down again. So the human beings is the only species that have the conscience to get up and do something. So this get up and do something needs to be decided by you. The nature, you won't decide that for you. By nature, you should stay in bed. You should lie on the floor. And so this is a conscious decision. So that's, for me, that's funny when somebody's asking me, say something like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck I should do with my life. And it's crazy, that kind of question, because you are free to decide anything you want. It's you that will decide that. Nobody. Not you. That decision not come from nature, any sort. You have to decide that. You have to consciously say, I want to be a writer, and I'm going to have these kind of habits to get there. I'm going to read one book per day. I'm going to stay in front of my computer for 2 hours until I get some pages done. And that's it. Things like that. You have to deliberate, take a decision to do or to get somewhere. It's not God. It's not God that's gonna give you that. It's you, all right? It's you. So goals is about you create a very, very defined things that you want to accomplish, and in order to get there, you have to have good habits. The best way that I know that to create a goal, the best way, the best method that I know that to create goals is the SMART goals. SMART goals way, SMART goal method. If you Google SMART goals, you will find a lot of books, a lot of videos on YouTube. In my YouTube channel, you're gonna find me talking about SMART goals like 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And I really believe in SMART goals, ways of create a goal. A goal that you can achieve. What I see is that a lot of people everywhere that has goals, but the goals is weak. The goals is impossible. The goals is a dream. For some people, when you ask them what's your goal, 90% answers goals. They think that goals is a dream. What is your goal? My goal is to be a writer. The goal to be a writer is not a goal. It's a dream. You really have to turn that to a goal. And
break it down in practical, is it?
Yeah, think like that. Break down that dream of, like, I want to be a writer. I want to be a writer is a dream. So break it down in the smart way. Here in that slide, I'm showing you that that smart way of creating a SMART goal. So every word in a SMART, every letter in a SMART word means something that you need to research, do a kind of research to find out what you need to do, what you need to do with your goal. Like the S of the SMART word means specific. So going back to that example of a dream of being a writer. My dream is to be a writer. Okay, let's create a goal in order for you to achieve that.
Yes, to get there. How are you going to get there? Yes.
How will be how the specific will look like in terms of goal? You'll be like, my goal is to write a horror book of 200 pages about an orphan that get crazy and kill everyone that goes to some lake, things like that.
Yes.
The letter M means measurable. So continuing that goal, Oh, my goal is to write one book, one horror book about orphan that get crazy, 200 pages. I'm gonna write like 2 pages. I'm gonna talk. I'm speaking in a measurable way now. I'm gonna read one book per week, one horror book per week, in order for me to get ideas.
Yes.
I will write like 20 lines per hour, per day, and my plan is to sell sometime like 1,000 books. In a measurable part of the SMART goal, you need to break down some
Things
numbers.
you can actually do, isn't it? Things you can actually do. Yes.
Things that you can actually do. The A here in the center of the SMART word means achievable. Things that the goal that you are creating now needs to be achievable. I mean, that one book, horror book, that to 20 lines is possible because you have done a writing course in the last, that took like 6 months in the past, that teach you how to do that. In the A letter, you have to tell a story to yourself that shows historical data, historical things that you have done in order to help you achieve the goal. The specific goal, the measurable goal. R, the letter R, means why you want to do that. Why you want to do that? What you going to get from that goal? Why you want to be a writer? You want to be the best horror writer? Why? So the R is the part of the story that you tell yourself why you should get out of the bed every day to achieve your writer goal. And the letter T is about the time. When you're gonna do that. So the SMART goal for someone that wants to be a writer, for me, you look like I want to write one horror book with 200 pages about a boy that get crazy on a lake. I need to do that in 30 days. I'm in a measurable way, in a measurable part now. I need to do that in 30 days, and I need to write 200 pages and 200,000 words. I can do that. I'm in the A part. I can do that because I took the last 6 months learning how to write a horror book. I want to do that because I want to be the most incredible horror writer that came from São Paulo. And I need to do that I need to accomplish that by November 31st midnight. This could be the goal for the month. And we need to break down more. We need to break down more to have like a SMART goal for today. And this week and blah, blah, blah. So for today, the SMART goal of this writer could be like the specific will be, I need to write 1 page, 20 lines. I can do that because yesterday I did something like that. I wrote 1 page with 20 lines. I need to do 1 page per day in order to achieve my goal and by November 31st. And I need to write the 20 lines by noon. This could be the goal for today.
Yes, got you.
You know what I mean?
Makes a lot of sense, Ricardo. Really makes a lot of sense. Really does. It's realistic. You're bringing your piece by piece. A lot of sense, Ricardo.
Yeah, here's an example. As a sales rep, you want to be successful, but that's not really a goal. This is a dream, like I was mentioned. The real goal will be like, I need to sell 50 sales courses to 10 pet shop sales team in São Paulo with 50K in revenues. I can do it because I already have a good relationship with those 10 pet shops. I did a sales training and we will launch a marketing campaign to have the word out. I will make 10K in commissions. I need to do that by Friday, 6 p.m. That story is the smart goal. When you say to yourself, my goal is to achieve 20 million reais in sales by December 2020 is not a goal, it's a dream. We need to break down. Here's an example. What do you mean? What do you think, John?
Ricardo, I like it. That's really good. It's great for me too. Great for everybody. I think the temptation is always to think in a kind of fantasy way, too much imagination and not enough. There is Marco. How are you doing, Marco? Marco's a great guy. He's always participating in the groups. Really enjoy his participations. That makes a lot of sense, Ricardo. Really does. And by the way, congratulations with the English. It's kind of a difficult topic to present. It's kind of an unusual topic, but you're doing really well. It's not, there are words there like launch and different. It's not an easy topic, I noticed, but you're doing very well, Ricardo. There's some difficult words in there that we don't use all the time as well.
Yeah, I think preparation is the way, right? Is the way to do things right. I finished that slides like 5 minutes ago.
What? What?
So
that's fresh. My goodness.
So I'm not sure what is the next one. You know, that's the problem. So in my equation, you have the goal plus the habit. Habit is the definition of a habit. Right? Is a kind of behavior that you do by default. You don't really think about. You just when you wake up, you see yourself doing things, right?
Yes.
That what is a habit is became for us. Experts tell us that more than 80% of our behavior is unconscious. Therefore, the success formula requires that you not only set effective goals, but that you consciously develop and maintain supportive habits that help to drive goal achievement. So if you only have a goal, maybe you're gonna do nothing. You're not gonna achieve the goal. You really have to consciously create the habits. Everyone, a lot of people also have this, ask me all the time, how to create a habit, how to change my habits. And my answer is easy. You just have to have a conscious decision to start to wake up tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. That's it. That is crazy. Nowadays, people read books about how to wake up in the morning. You don't need to read a book about how to wake up in the morning. You just have to wake up in the morning. You have a cell phone. Your cell phone is your assistant. Ask the cell phone to ring by 6 a.m. and put like a Metallica song, a really heavy Metallica song to wake up 6 a.m. That's how I do it. I put a really heavy Metallica song to wake up me 6 a.m. every fucking day. So that's how I do it. I haven't read any book about that, you know. Like there are a famous book nowadays they call Miracle of the Morning. What the fuck? Why I need to read a book about Miracle of the Morning? Of course, the God helps the ones that wake up earlier, right? I know that. Everybody knows that. Just do it, you know. So you have to have a conscious decision about what kind of habit do you need in order to achieve your goal. John, this is Bella Ricken. She's the Claudia Ricken daughter.
Daughter, hello, Bella. How are you? I kind of recognize the name.
She says that
Nice.
we only use 7% our conscious brain to make decisions. 93% is just unconscious. So if I understand what you said, it's like we have like just 7%, just
That's
7%,
amazing, isn't it? Amazing.
7% out of the matrix. We just have 7% of our brain out of the matrix to help us make conscious decisions. So
Maybe.
yeah.
Do you think so, Ricardo? Yes, 7%. Does that sound like how does your wife like waking up to heavy metal?
No, she doesn't like at all. She doesn't like at all. When if I put that song here now, you're gonna
Get a
yeah,
shock.
yeah, it will shock you. It shock you a lot. It's no, she doesn't like. She don't like that. She don't like this music, this song. So developing a new habit or breaking negative ones requires deliberate, consistent practice of the new behavior in place of old one until the new behavior becomes your default response. I mean, I would say that from every 10 days that I need to wake up 6 a.m., I wake up before the alarm clock 9 times. 9 times.
Mhm.
9 out of 10, I wake up 3 minutes before the songs start. Things
Nice.
like that. It's crazy.
That's a habit. It's amazing the programming of the mind, isn't it?
Yeah, doesn't happen with you? Something like that?
It does actually most of the time it does. Usually not maybe 3 minutes, like 10, 15 minutes usually, something like that. Maybe half an hour before. Always though. Practically always. 9 times out of 10, 8, 9 times out of 10, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never after. I never miss. I'm always awake before
Yeah.
the alarm clock. Yes.
Yes. I'm not sure. I'm not worried about not waking in the morning. Wake up in the morning. It's happened. If you go to sleep at the same time in the same bed, after do the same thing, you wake up in the same hour every day.
Absolutely. Yes. Definitely. Yes.
I have 50 years old, and I'm still today I don't have any problems in getting to sleep. Any problem. I look like a machine. I go to the bed and tell myself, Jordan, sleep.
There you go.
And I sleep like that. If
Nice. Yes.
if I want to sleep in the airplane, I say to myself, sleep, and I sleep. And I wake up when I have to wake up. It's
Nice,
really
Ricardo.
a proof. It's a proof that you can change your habits when you want.
Ricardo, maybe one of the just in brackets there. Maybe one of the problems is that maybe some people don't want to get up. Like you, obviously, you're happy to get up in the morning and enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your wife, enjoy your family, enjoy your work. Me too. And of course, there are a lot of people who do. But I'd say there are some people who maybe don't. Like, for example, a lot of people who are in a routine job, for example, like maybe working in a bank or working in Microsoft, working with data the whole day. But they probably feel like, throwing the computer out of the window instead of working a lot of the time, because it's not really entrepreneur job, it's it's not their own idea, their own dream job. They're just doing it maybe out of a lot of obligation because they have to work to pay the bills. So those people, maybe it's harder to change that, like to find the motivation. I don't know. Do you think it's something like that? Maybe.
Yeah, that's how. That's why the career equation is important. What's your goal? If
very good. Yes. Well done. Yes.
Someone is having like a Walking Dead life, the Walking Dead zombie, the zombie life.
Yes.
I think the zombie people is people that doesn't have a goal. It doesn't have a goal. They let the life drive them. They don't want to get. They don't because it's difficult to set up goals. That
Yes.
idea, the smart goal idea that I just told about, is not easy, right? It's difficult to create goals.
It is, of course. It's a real challenge. It's easy to make them, but it's not easy to live them, to do them, to do it.
To really do a goal. What's the goal? What's your goal? People, I think, get tired. I'm tired. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, that happened. That for sure, I think. Yeah, no, tomorrow maybe.
I just want to be rich, but I need to think how to get there. No, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to the church and ask God to help me get rich. I don't want to do a goal.
Or I'll keep my bank job for now. I'll keep my bank job for the moment.
I'm gonna pay God. I'm gonna go to the church. I'm gonna pay God. He's gonna create a goal for me. He's gonna create a goal for me, and I wanna wait.
Like a Vintão, is it Vintão or something like that? Yes.
Oh, and then the people, and those people lives a zombie life. When you are in a zombie life, it's every day is a difficult day. It's hard to wake up in the morning. It's crazy. That great.
Are you going to talk about that too, Ricardo? Yeah.
I never wake up in the morning saying, one more day. Never. That's why I say all the time, I want to live 450 years. I don't want to die.
Yes.
Because I think life is amazing, and
it is amazing. Yes,
it's crazy. Think about it. You are like what the fuck you are. You know, you have a skin. You know, how that possible? You know, how is that possible? It's crazy. I think it's a miracle. It's great. And
it is totally amazing. Like nature, the whole thing, totally a mystery and amazing. Totally.
Yeah, totally. But let's go back here. Equation. Skills is the third element that I have in my career or success equation. I've been able to understand fully who I am, my skills, and what drives me, and what I want from my career. That thing we need to understand. And we have here Claudia Ricken and Bella Ricken, and their assessment technique that really gonna help you, everyone that is here, to discover what you are good at, what you can improve. So, Bella or Claudia, please put your URL, your website, that people can go to find out more about your assessment, the quantum method of helping people to understand who they are.
Great stuff. Very nice. Looking forward to having a look.
So, talking about myself, I understand what I need to be good at in order to sell, in order to be creative. I really studied that. Every new book about sales that came to Amazon.com, I know about that immediately, and I buy all the time new books about sales, about marketing, about creative, about leadership, about tools, and in order for me to get better, you know. When you do something that you are good at, another thing that I study a lot is how to teach, you know, how to teach adults, how to make adults pay attention when you have to talk for an hour. You know, who studied that? You know, everyone spend a lot of time doing presentation and want to have the other adults to pay attention to them for an hour. But there is a lot of techniques out there, you know, that you could study to understand what really get people attention. There are a lot of studies that say that every 4 minutes you have to change your presentation mood. Otherwise, the adult's gonna sleep. Is gonna go to their cell phone and do something else. So every 4 minutes, you have to do something different. The first 4 minutes, you could read a poem. After 4 minutes, you need to put a music. After 4 minutes, you need to talk to someone in the audience.
I didn't know that. Like in a presentation, typically, yes.
Yes, every 4 minutes
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Is the 4 minutes the maximum time you get 100% people attention.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Maybe someone here is gonna say, no, in my case it's different. I can have people 15 minutes people attention. Maybe you think that, but if you look, from the audience point of view, they are looking to you, but they are in a zombie life. They are
they've gone. Their mind is gone off somewhere. Yes, gone off for sure. I think so. Yes,
they are looking at you, but they are dreaming. So, what are your skills? What are your skills? Do you know that? Who knows that? Who thinks about that? You are good in what? I'm good in sales. No, I'm good in sales is like a dream answer. It's an answer of a dreamer.
Like not specific enough, is it? Not specific.
You are good in sales is the result of something. It's just the result. In order for you to be good in sales, you need to be good in research.
With people, communicating, for example,
listening, in writing, things like that.
Yes.
So, what are your skills? And the fourth element of my equation is passion. Passion. You need to be passionate. Passionate,
Ricardo. Passionate. A bit like assessment. Passionate about the assessment. Yes.
Passionate about the assessment.
Yes, wonderful. Yes.
Passionate about the assessment. In order for you to get somewhere, I think the work that you should do with your life is the one that you don't see the time pass by. When you look to the clock, you were for 80 hours preparing a proposal, preparing a presentation, preparing something, or doing something. I think this is the thing that we should do in your life. If you do a work that all the time look to the time, to the clock, you are not doing the job that you're supposed to do with your life. The job that you're supposed to do with your life is the one that you don't care about the time. You don't care about how much time you spend doing, And
yes.
I'm glad that I do this. In the last 50 years, that's how I work, how I worked, How I live,
how I work. Yes,
how I live. I need to do something. Let's do it, and I don't care if I have to spend the whole night doing. I don't care. I don't care if we're gonna miss the Formula One racer. I don't care if we're gonna miss the dinner. I don't care if we're gonna miss the lunch. I don't care. I need to do it. And you need to look. You need to get there. I think everyone here is passionate about something, but someone around you told you that this is not good to get money. It's not good to get living. To pay. I don't know.
To earn a living, yes. To earn a living.
Yeah, to earn a living, and you quit. You quit trying to live your passion, but it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Let me show you a website. Let me show you a website for everyone. This website is called Fiverr. Fiverr with 2 R's in the end. Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com has 2,050,000 careers. 2 million and a half careers, different 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 ways of you to earn money and be happy. 2 million.
Amazing, crazy, yes.
Can you imagine 2 million
No,
professionals?
I
2
can't
million
actually.
different jobs. So if you think that the only job that you can make money, you can make a living, is the one that your father told you, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend told you, they are lying. Go to Fiverr.com to get inspired by a lot of options. You can, for example, you know English, like John, you're an English teacher. You could create a profile at Fiverr, selling 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 your time to create, to translate business presentation to English, from Portuguese to English, and you can charge like $50 to do that job. And you go back to your current life, where you can't practice English, and every 2 hours you go to the Fiverr app to find out if someone from somewhere in the world have hired you to translate some business documents from Portuguese to English. For $50. So the Fiverr is amazing for me. If
You're amazing, Ricardo. Absolutely amazing. So it really is a question of imagination, having a smart goal, taking reachable, achievable steps, and getting started, isn't it? It's doing it. It's doing it instead of dreaming. Doing it, I think, is what you're saying there. Let me read Bella Reichen. My mother always says the happiest people are the ones that are able to develop their career around their lifestyle, not their lifestyle around their career. That makes a lot of sense, Bella. That's from Claudia, of course, doesn't it? That makes a lot of sense, Ricardo, of course, doesn't it? And pretty good English. Congratulations with the English. Let me just make one point, Bella, for you there. You see there, my mother always said, the happiest people are the ones that should be who, because it's people. The people are the ones who are able to develop their career, etc., etc. Just a little correction there, if you allow me.
Yeah, I have a question here, John, about that. When we should use that, and when we should use who?
Always, as a general rule, Ricardo, always use that, except when it's a person. Like if you say, for example, pessoa que mora do lado da minha casa, it's the person who lives beside my house, not the person that lives. But if you're talking about a car or a book, so the car that my friend bought last week, the car that, but not the car, obviously not the car who, the car that, everything really, even metaphorical things like an idea, you use that. But when you're using people, when you're talking about people, referring to people, quem fizeram alguma coisa, so who did something.
Yeah. So I believe that everybody has passion, are passionate about their own lives. Some people around you is trying to get you down, but all of you has some passion, and you can make money with anything that you know. Everything you can make money from. All right. And when you apply your skills to an area of interest or to an area of passion, your satisfaction and your results grow. This is amplified even further when the goal or the object of your work lines up with your values. This is we call impact. So my suggestion for you is to align goals, habits, skills, and passion. Get a piece of paper, get a pen, and start writing down what the fuck your goals are, what your habits, what should be the habits to get there, what skills you need to develop to get there, that those habits or that goal, and what is your passion. And let's see if you can find some relation
Relationship, some connection, linking between them. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. What do you think, John?
Ricardo, I think you're a master. You're a master presenter in Portuguese, and you're doing pretty damn well in English too. Very good, Ricardo. Really good. Great to see. Congratulations again. I love hearing about that kind of thing, goals and targets, and I like to challenge myself really. And I just love hearing about that kind of thing and about the reachable. It's the achievable part that like a goal, like a dream. Okay, that's one thing. Then the goal, then the achievable parts. Those are the real challenges. And it is for me too, to break it down into pieces, things that I could do. But the question is, will I do it? It always is. Will I do it, or will I find some blessed excuse not to do it? That's the thing, isn't it? What's the word in Portuguese? Auto-sabotaging or self-sabotaging. Not today, not blah, blah, a lot of excuses, bullshit excuses, when in fact I could and should just have the courage to do it, identify my skills, identify the habits, the things that I can do, put in place this evening for tomorrow morning, and actually do them. Why should I be afraid of what somebody thinks, what somebody says about a nuclear bomb? Why should I be afraid? I'm alive this moment. I should just do it. Let me just do it. Do it. So I love hearing about that kind of thing, Ricardo, because it incentivates me. And I'm actually quite lucky that I'm passionate about teaching now, but I wasn't always passionate about it. So habits, it became a habit for me, and I developed a habit, and I did 2 very good courses, including a CELTA course in Sao Paulo. And I met so many lovely people that it became something that I really, really enjoy doing. Well, there's Lucas, isn't it? Artista Emprendedor. I haven't seen him for ages.
Your friend, your new
My friend Lucas, yes. How are you, Lucas? Great to see you there. Jordan is the best presenter. Without a doubt, he is. Ricardo Jordão definitely is.
So let's keep going. I didn't finish my equation.
Go ahead, Ricardo.
The 5th element is timing. I'm sure that some of you have heard about that location. If you have a retail store, location is one of the most important elements of success if you want to be successful with your retail shop. You need to put in a very good place, in a place there is a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
In order to get some customers. When you talk about sales, is timing. Timing has the same important as location has for retail. So if you want to sell something to someone, and the customer doesn't want, maybe 80% of the reason is that you call the right time to the right person. No, you call to the wrong time to the wrong person, and you are talking about the wrong product. It's timing. This photo, I don't know how many people have seen that. In 1993, Apple had created the Newton. Newton was like the iPhone, but it was in 1993. It was Apple had like I would say like five products that failed in the market. 5, 2 MacBooks and Newton, and two others. I don't know if you know that, but Apple had printers, had laser printers in the 92, 93, 94. Apple had fired Steve Jobs, and that hired a crazy motherfucker from Pepsi Cola that had crazy ideas about expansion Apple business model, and they create printers, for example, and they create the Newton, but it was a flaw. Newton didn't get anywhere. It was a very good product, a very good product, as you can see, but the marketing wasn't ready. The marketing wasn't ready. When that HP in 1992 created the iPad. Oh, look the name, iPad, iPad, iPad. Before internet, they create the iPad, and I used that. I used the iPad, that really one, for almost 10 years. I loved my iPad. It was amazing. It had the Windows as a system operation system, and it looked great. I think you could sync your agenda and your emails with your computer. It was great. It was like 20 years before the iPhone area.
Amazing. Yes, amazing.
But just me. The iPad had just like a few thousand customers. The rest of the marketing wasn't ready for the iPad, the iPhone generation, the iPhone era.
Yes.
And but it was great. It was great. It was amazing. But the timing was not right. So sometime you're gonna have ideas in your life you wanna put in practice, but sometimes, most of the time, the market is not ready. You need to do something else. You need to break down. You need to reduce the idea. You need to downsize the idea to be more practical. So the question is, how do we, as a salespeople, make sure that we constantly have good timing? Do you know the answer?
Let me ask Jordan. Maybe Jordan will know. Let me contact Ricardo.
Yeah. Three suggestions. First one, we need to have a consistent communication with some prospects, some customers, all the time. When you get successful in life, you will be in your office most of the time. You get big. You're gonna get a lot of employees. A lot of a lot of office things to do, and we will be a part of the customers. You'll be a part of the market, and that gonna crash you. It's gonna make you fall down.
Got you, yes.
You're gonna get you. Yeah, you need to have a very consistent communication with your customers in order for you to find out customers and prospects, in order to understand what's going on, what the customer really buys. That's happened to me when I sell a sales course to someone, and after the guy bought, I asked the guy, "Why have you bought my course, Rainmaker?" His answer is completely different than the ones that I thought. If you ask me, I would say that he wants to learn how to sell. No, that's not the reason. If you ask them, I want to learn how to find customers on the web.
Yes, his own answer, his own reason.
Yeah, the reasons that people buy is completely different than the reasons that we sell. Completely different. So we need to be in touch. We need to do post sales. We need to talk. We need to pay attention. All the time, customer give us different ideas and about what he really wants in the future. Another thing, we need to do education, marketing, content marketing, to help people understand what we sell. Going back to the Apple Newton example, Apple have done anything. They just launched the Newton, and that's it. In that time, Apple didn't have a blog, didn't have ebooks, didn't have a YouTube channel, nothing. So didn't have the Apple stores. So the end user needs to figure out by themselves what the fuck I'm gonna do with Apple Newton.
So there's no communication, essentially.
There's no communication, educational communication.
Follow.
Some people here sometimes has great ideas, but we put all our efforts in the product, not in the teaching side. In teaching the customers what they need
to use it, what to do with it.
Like us, we are going to create a English course. We're gonna call it Always Be Closing, but we need to teach everyone here what the Always Be Closing will be about. What the fuck are you gonna really learn if you took the Always Be Closing course? And if you tell me now the Always Be Closing course that they will learn something they don't know about, we need to teach them why they need to learn that, and not only one time, two, three, many times in a different ways.
Look, Ricardo, here what Luca Artista Emprendedor says there. All my best products were created by my customers. That is from the feedback, isn't it? The listening, getting the feedback from the customers, what they need, isn't it? Connecting in with the customer.
Yeah. Essa live, hoje tô igual cego em tiroteio na favela da Rocinha. Leandro Lino, you need to learn English, motherfucker. Otherwise, you're gonna have like 5 opportunities in your life. If you learn English, you're gonna have like 50 opportunities in your life.
So come, Leandro, come to Always Be Closing.
And it's not impossible it's possible for everybody to learn English, to understand English. Everyone can. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your past. I don't care about your experience. Everyone here can learn. Third thing, understand the industry you are selling. Understand the industry that you are. The competitors is not really our competitors. The competitors is players that together with us can help educate the marketing about what you're about to sell.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense?
It does make a lot of sense, Ricardo. It really does. Absolutely does. Let's read what Bella Rican says. I think the goal is exactly that, right, Jordan? To align the needs and wants of our clients and learn how to communicate their own troubles to them in their own words. What do you think?
Yeah, I say that all the time. When the customer, in order for the customer to believe that you have something for them, you have to explain what you sell, what you have, in a customer terms. So when a customer says, how do you get inside my mind? Because what you are saying is the thing that I always think about. How do you get in my mind? How did you get into my mind? That's in order for you to understand how the customer talks about what you are selling, you need to be in touch with the customer. You need to talk. You need to pay attention. You need to listen to them. But the environment fit is the sixth element of my career equation. The environment fit is regarding the place that you live, the place that you work, the people that is there. I think that one of the most important things to help us get there, achieve our goals and dreams, is to have someone close to us that is supporting us, that is motivating us.
Yes.
Motivating us. Because maybe tomorrow, you're not gonna wake up very excited about write one more page with 20 lines. If you have someone in your life, or at least in the office, that every day is telling you that you need to wake up, you need to go. You are great, man. I love what you do. Go back, do it, go again, do again, do again. Do if you have someone, you know, and motivating
That
you.
would help a lot. Having that motivation, that incentivation, stimulus. Yes.
We will definitely. Imagine if you're, I don't know your wife, but imagine your wife comes to your office like every 2 hours and saying something to motivate you. Like, John, I read the post that you published in your Instagram. It was great.
Yeah.
Great idea, John. Have you seen the comments? So great, John. Keep doing.
I must tell her, Rica. I must tell her. Her name is Raquel. She's from Sao Paulo. I must tell her. And absolutely, yes, that's absolutely. If she did that, I'd be the happiest guy. I'd work twice as much. Yes, it would help. Yeah.
Keep doing. It's amazing. The life is so simple. The life is so simple. If two people get together, and one motivate the other, the both you're gonna get far. And but when you put two people together, and this one expect that this one is gonna get somewhere in 30 days, and that one disappear and came after 30 days asking if the other one had achieved, maybe not, you know.
Yes.
I love reading, you know, and I love to write books about creativity. And one book that I loved, it was the Stephen King book that he wrote about how to write, because Stephen King, he's amazing. Every year he launched a book with 1,000 pages about new kind of horror history, and everyone is curious about how do you do that?
How does he do it? Yes.
How do you do every 12 months you have a new book with 1,000 pages, and all the time the book is great. And I was curious about that, and he wrote a book about that. And in the beginning, and now Stephen King wrote like I don't know, 50 books, 60 books. I'm not sure, but the first one was Carrie. The name of the book was Carrie. That turned into a movie. Have you seen Carrie?
Maybe I have. I can't remember, Ricardo. Maybe I can't remember.
In Brazil the name is Carrie a Estranha. Carrie a Estranha is the name of the movie
in Portuguese. Yes.
In Brazil. The book is just Carrie. It was about the girl that has superpowers, mental powers. She could move. She had like the force. You know, she could move objects with her mind.
Yes.
He could hurt people with her mind. You know, and make people bleeding with her mind. He wrote that book in like 15 days. In 15 days, he wrote the book in his typewriter. You know, blah 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 blah. The story, the Carrie story, is not amazing. It's just regular, but it's good. It's like it's good.
It's good horror story. Yes.
Yeah, he's some twists. It's good, but not the best. And after he finished, he read and he said, "It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's just the same old horror history that I read when I was a child." And he got the 200 pages he wrote, and he put in the trash of his house. He went to the back and put in the trash, in the garbage.
Yeah.
In the garbage. And he said to himself, "I'm not good in writing. I'm not good in writing. I just gonna do another thing." And that time he had another job. He had another job. That is not 100% related to writing. But his dream was to be a writer, and he threw the trash. He threw the trash, the Carrie, and his wife went to the garbage after a few hours to trash something else, and she looked to the 200 pages he wrote in the last 15 days, and she get the garbage. she already have read, because the Stephen King, that's how he worked. He write like 20 lines and give to his wife to get her opinion. He had another page, his wife, another page. And his wife is the first person that reads his book.
Always, I follow, yes.
After that, always. And she already knew the story. And she looked in the garbage. She get from the garbage and she slapped Stephen King's face with the manuscript,
Yes.
And you spend 15 days writing that shit. Now it's done. You're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give up. It's not the greatest, but it's good. If someone's gonna like it, and you're gonna be a writer, and the Carrie was a bestseller.
That was his first book then. Yes, that was his first book.
His first book was a bestseller, and it turned to be a movie, a Hollywood movie, which also was huge in the box office. If it wasn't for his wife, he will not return to a writer. He will have quit.
Absolutely, Ricardo. My God, that shows the importance, doesn't, of being supportive to your colleague, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your friend. The importance of being honestly supportive in a real way. It does show, really does.
Yeah, maybe very sad when you go to a company a company with 10 people, 10 that don't support each other. It's crazy.
It is, Ricardo, isn't it?
10, 5, 3, 6 don't support each other. Companies that the people from sales complain about marketing complain about financial complain about IT complain about
yes. Division. Terrible.
If all the 10 were together, supporting each other,
yes, absolutely.
They will be rich now. They will be successful now. They will create an environment that fit, the goal, the dream, the skills, the everything that I said. Right?
Totally. Claudia says here, Teacher John, wouldn't it be elements are open to change instead of open to change? No, open to change. Claudia, so basically here we would say, so in English, they are open to change, not opened. Never, in the past, they were opened. No, it's an expression, open to change.
Where? In my slides?
No. You see here, Ricardo, in the chat that you put in here, the comment. You see it here, Claudia here.
Open to change. No, but she's saying something about my slides. Which one?
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, Ricardo. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think I said a lot. Right?
I love people that support me in this live. I can see two of them. Always Lucas. Ricardo, fantastic, Ricardo.
All right. So regarding the environment fit, put here in the left what you need to change and why. And with these two pieces of paper, we have the passion, the goals, the skills, the environment. Try to find out what your career equation will be.
Is, yes.
In the end, I have this career equation. Works for me. But I don't want you to follow my career equation. I want to have your own career equation. So I hope that my career equation can inspire you to create your own. If you think that some other things are most important for you than the ones that are important for me, feel free to change. But don't forget, if you don't have a career equation, how do you think you're gonna get results? You know,
You need that. That's
the math teacher will tell you like that. You tell you that, you know.
yes,
In order for you
absolutely.
to get 100 as a result, you need to sum 50 with 50, things like that. All right. So, people, if you are still not in our groups, Always Be Closing Business English group in WhatsApp, please join us every day. John is there sharing lessons and answering questions and things like that. And every week we are here doing a live class like that. If you miss the other ones, go to my YouTube channel, go to John's YouTube channel. You're gonna find the I don't know how many. This is the third or the fourth.
The third, I think, Ricardo. I think yes.
Yeah, the third. You have on two others. No, I think the fourth.
The fourth. I haven't been there. I must look. I have to check and look. Yes.
Yeah, I don't. But we did other ones, and if you wanna watch it, is there in my YouTube channel. And now I'm gonna remove my slides, and John is gonna show us something. And after John, we want to have you on the live. Okay, all right.
We do want a few people. I'm going to do my one quickly here, Ricardo. I think it'd be great to have a couple of people, Claudia, maybe Bella, maybe Artista Emprendedor, maybe others, Mateos. Let's see. I think that'd be absolutely fantastic if we can. So let me see there. Here, actually, Lucas, I borrowed this from you. In Prestedi Você, I borrowed this sentence from you. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You know, such an important thing. I mean, I know it's an old principle. It's not a totally modern thing, but feel the fear and do it anyway. So if you're doing business in English and you feel a little bit afraid because it's a different language, feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's what Ricardo and I are doing. We're here to help you develop and improve and learn business English. That's what we are here for. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Now, next one here. Oh, here we are, Artista, Lucas. Jordan wants to talk to me about the word solopreneur. So here, guys, take the first step. Como Ricardo diz, as Ricardo is saying, in the SMART goals, take the first step. The primeiro passo is the most important and sometimes the most difficult. Like moving from a dream, for example, of doing business in English in a competent way. Well, the first step is probably the most difficult. Well, like Ricardo says, you can be consistent or break down your goal first and then be consistent in how you go about it. Pieces of a goal. What's the first thing you can do? Developing your habits. Be consistent with the habits. So here, for example, does being fluent in English motivate you? For example, being fluent in Portuguese was something that really motivated me. My wife is from São Paulo, speaks Portuguese. Obviously, my daughter was born in São Paulo. So being fluent in Portuguese was very important for me because I knew I was going to live in Brazil for at least 5 years. I lived there almost 10 years. So that was sufficient motivation for me. So looking here, for example, at being fluent in English, is it important for your career? Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. I mean, that is another possibility. Business English is important for you if you think it's really important for your career, but maybe it's not important. It's not important because society says important. It's not important really for status. It's important if it's going to be an important element, an important tool for you to progress in your career. So I think that from what my experience in Brazil is so important to really clarify to yourself, how important is English for you? Is it important because your boss says it's important? Is it important because you want to get a better job? That's the first question. That's really where it starts, I think, for me, for sure. And so ask yourself that question. How important is English to you? Is it really important? If it is, then go back to Ricardo's presentation, look at it, take the dream, break it down into goals, achievable pieces, reachable goals, and consistently move on from there. But remember, if it's not important, you don't need to do it, maybe. But if it is important, then do it. You know, make it a really important part of your life and do it. Like Ricardo was saying there, this is what I always say to myself, to do things with intentionality, do it with purpose. I get up in the morning and I get up happy, but if I'm not happy, I find purpose. I tell myself things. I tell myself what I have to do today. I tell myself what things I can study, what things I can change, and that makes all the difference. So work with purpose, but if English is important for you, study with purpose too. Purpose, real proposito. Let's have a look at the next one here. Now, guys, the easier part, a little bit of pronunciation. These are some words that very often cause problems. How to pronounce it and what do they mean? Throughout. I'd love to hear, does anybody know what it means? But throughout means during. So, for example, throughout my career means during my career. Ao longo de, during my career. Throughout my day simply means during my day. As my day progresses, throughout my day. E o throughout tem aquela coisa da língua entre os dentes e soprar um pouquinho. Aquela coisinha que você sabe para falar TH em inglês, precisa fazer isso. In particular porque tem um R, you have the R, so it's throughout. Throughout my day, throughout the project. Durante qualquer coisa, throughout. Okay, guys? Let me see the next one here. Now, another word, an adverb, subsequently. Why am I bringing up this word? Because I don't know why, but for all Brazilian people who are learning English, the ly at the end of a word, for some reason, creates problems in terms of pronunciation. So here we have subsequently. For me, it's very obvious because it's my language, but this is the important part to remember, the ly. Break it into syllables, subsequently. And just repeat it 10 or 15 times. Subsequently, subsequently, subsequently. And do it
subsequently.
Absolutely. Like assessment, Ricardo. Well done. You see, you always participate. Well done.
Assessment.
Fantastic.
I'm going to break my neck. Assessment.
Super, Ricardo. Well done. Keep at it. Keep doing it. How about these two, Ricardo? Let's see how you would pronounce these two words. Where would you put the stress, the tônica?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Perfect. And the second one?
Deliberately.
Yes. Yes.
Deliberately. No, deliberately.
Perfect. Well done. It goes on the li. Deliberately. The first one, it goes on definitely, and on the second one, it's li. So deliberately.
Deliberately.
Wonderful.
Deliberately is very good word to learn English, right?
They are to get the help with the pronunciation. They are, Ricardo. The question is really, the fact is that it needs a lot of practice. The idea is like to use Google Audio, Google Translator, the audio part, and just put the words in there, for example. Any word that you find difficult, put it into the Google Audio, listen to it, and move on and go to the next one. That is an important element of learning to speak English properly, the pronunciation. But of course, it involves aquela disciplina, aquele esforço, aquela parte chata, the repeating. Do it again, repeat. It's a little bit boring, but that's where you decide how important English is for you. That's where your decision comes in.
Yeah. If you want to get strong, we need to go to the gym like 4 times per week and do the same exercise. It's the same thing.
It's repetition.
We need to do exercise.
Why does English causes this funny reaction in people, I think. Like the gym, maybe it's because people go to the gym, they get strong, they look good in the mirror, they feel good. But with English, when we talk about the repetition factor, it's, oh my God. It's like, oh no.
I think you said that, you gave the answer already. When you are in the gym, you see yourself in the mirror, and you see the effect immediately. If you do three pushes, you do pushes, you know.
Push-ups, yeah, 3 push-ups, yes.
Yeah, push-ups, and you look at the mirror. Hey, come on, I'm
the guy, yes.
Yeah, I'm Arnold, you know, I'm Arnold. You see the muscle here. And when we are learning English, if nobody say good words for us, motivate us, you know,
yes,
supporting us, we will think that we are not improving. Come back to that idea that I just told you about,
the support idea. Yes,
have someone close to us that is all the time motivating us. We'll get very far.
Absolutely. So guys, find somebody who appreciates what you're doing and admires your English studies, and maybe practice with them. Like I see, what is it, Bella and Claudia there, probably supporting each other a lot with the English. What a difference that makes, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely.
Regarding English, Brazil, I don't know, maybe 10% of Brazilian knows how to talk. And it's not easy to find someone that knows English. And I think that it's very easy to find someone that's going to make jokes. If you
that is sad. That is triste, but that's true. Very easy to find somebody para tirar sarro. It's the same problem. It's a lot, Ricardo. Yes, a lot. What a pity. So try and find somebody.
Or people that you say, who do you think you are?
Yes.
You know, you think that you know English? Yeah. What the fuck you are?
Terrible. Eliminate.
What do you think? Oh, yeah. What do you think you are? I think it's we heard that from fathers and mothers and friends. And
yes. Absolutely. Yes. Family. Even family do that to each other. Crazy stuff. Really crazy stuff. By the way, in terms of practicing your English, don't forget the Always Be Closing group. The whole spirit of that group is only support. So do come and participate. I think you must be all very, very busy because I don't see you in the group. But just so you remember, the group is for you, and you're very welcome to come and participate. Going back to the presentation here of just another few words, how you pronounce them. This one here is structural and strategic. In Portuguese, you say estrutural, estrutura. So it's different. Estratégico, strategic. In English, these words start with the S. So it's structural, structure, not structural. It's structural, a structural problem or a structural project, a structural thing. And the same with strategic. It's not strategic or strategic. It's strategic. And these words do come up a lot in business English, definitely. So just practice them 15 or 20 times. Ricardo, give the example, please. Just pronounce these 2 words.
A structural problem. A strategic mistake.
Thank you, Ricardo. Perfect.
Structural problem. A structural problem. A strategic mistake.
Very nice.
Yeah, and Joe, I do you suggest that if we don't know how to pronunciate some words, go to Google and click in the microphone and ask the Google robot to pronunciate. And I do that sometimes. You know,
it helps. Well done, Ricardo. Well done.
It helps. The way you click there, I keep clicking.
Yes.
I keep and I listen like
no, why not
20 times, you know, help it a lot.
Well done. Delighted to hear that, Ricardo. That's well done. Great to hear that. So one final thing here is to finish on a nice note, on a good note. So you've got your SMART goal, you've got everything in order, and we're practicing the pronunciation. So achievement, that's how we pronounce it. And two phrases, two sentences with that word. That was quite an achievement. Para parabenizar depois, to congratulate yourself, even for a small piece of the goal, achievable goal. That was quite an achievement. I would like to achieve that too. I'm sure you know what that means. Eu também gostaria de conquistar isso. I would like to achieve the pronunciation, that too. And let me just show you my little contacts here. YouTube, I'm just kind of starting the YouTube channel. Facebook, John Simon English Teacher. And every day I'm putting stuff on my Instagram at John Simon English Teacher. So do come there as well.
But it's not Instagram. Instagram.
I can't do it as good as you, Ricardo. I can't do it as good as you. Instagram. I think I had the wrong pronunciation. So there we are. And that is that, guys. So there we are. All over to you, Ricardo. What a great chat we had.
Yeah, let's add some people here that wants to participate.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here. Lucas.
Hello, fellas.
Nice. Hello, Lucas. How are you?
Lucas, Luke Skywalker is here.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I
Lucas,
miss you.
You're definitely not in Ireland. You're definitely not in Ireland.
Yeah. Huh? I'm very relaxed in my room with my wife, just learning a little bit with you.
Thank
you a lot.
Great. People, I just shared the link for all of you to join us here. We have more 7 spots. 7. Imagine having 10 crazy.
That's one of us. Well.
Claudia
structure problem.
Claudia Ricken is in the house.
Hello, Claudia. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm good. Hello, Jordan. Miss you, guy.
How are you?
Good. Just getting back home.
Where did you get that hair? That hat?
This hat. This one, I think, is Australian.
Australian?
Yeah. My daughter lives in Australia.
You which?
My daughter lives in Perth, Australia.
Oh, how nice. Very nice. Very nice. Has she been there long? Has she been there long, Claudia?
Yeah, she's living there for 18 years now. So each 2 years we go visit.
How nice. How nice. How
3
nice.
years, let's say.
Yes. And how would you compare the heat? Like, where are you in Brazil? Which city?
I am in São Paulo.
São Paulo. Every Brazilian is in São Paulo, I think, isn't he? Every
no,
Brazilian...
I'm in Belo Horizonte.
Oh, you're in, but thank goodness somebody. You're Belo
Horizonte.
Yes.
Why? Yeah. Vem comer queijinho.
Is that a Belo Horizonte hat? Yes.
Yeah, you can see a lot of guys using this in our market, central market.
Nice.
Central.
Nice.
It's a
characteristic of
touristic place.
Yes. Oh, nice. And now, so what are you up to today, Lucas? You're one of those busy guys. What are you up to? What are you doing today?
Today, I'm celebrating the Day of Black Consciousness in Brazil, you know. And do this.
São Paulo.
What?
Isn't it only São Paulo?
No. It's a national day.
Oh, it is already. Okay.
Yeah, it's a national. And I'm doing nothing to celebrate this because I think the Day of the Black Consciousness is the 365 days a year, you know. Always is a good opportunity to talk about equality, you know, and do things more than say things to achieve the equality. And I like to say thank you for all you and especially to Jordan, because all we need is opportunity, and Jordan, it's a guy that give it to us, and I like to say thank you. And it's a happy day for me, and it's very good to talk to you here.
Do you know why today is the Black Conscience Day?
I don't know. I think that I remember it's something related to the guy. What the name?
Quilombo dos Palmares.
Yeah, the Palmares.
Zumbi dos Palmares.
Zumbi. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
That's why
I don't remember.
I'm gonna tell you. Today is the day that's supposed to be the birthday of Zumbi dos Palmares.
Zumbi dos Palmares.
O Quilombo dos Palmares was the biggest Quilombo in Brazil.
Yeah, it's like a city.
What is a Quilombo? What is a Quilombo?
Quilombo was a place that the slaves run away from slavery. They run to Quilombos. They hiding in Quilombos in Brazil.
I didn't know. Okay,
Quilombos dos Palmares was huge. It was like 50,000 slaves was living there for like 20 years, things like that. 20 years, a lot of time. And it was peaceful, and like people, the government, it was in Maranhão, and people, and the state was Brazil in that time. Some people was already accepting the ending of the slavery, but not everybody. Some people. So some people let the Quilombo live for free, live there.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We don't want you here. So,
but
keep your
yes.
There, and it's okay. But the government changed, and some I forgot the name. Some political people want to kill to end the Quilombo, and they start a war. They start a war against the Quilombo dos Palmares, and they kill everybody. And the leader was Zumbi,
yes. What a story. Amazing. I must read about that.
Was the leader, and they killed everyone. And the date of the slavery freedom in Brazil, it was 13 de maio, May 13, 1888. Was the day that the Princess Isabel signed
supposed to sign the end of the slavery.
Yeah, that's right. Supposed to free the black people, but it never happened. Never happened.
Never happened.
The black people of Brazil never want to celebrate their liberty in May 13, 13 de maio, because it was just
it never happened. It never actually happened.
And Quilombo dos Palmares is one of the stories of a place that the black people live for free in Brazil, really for free, and that's why they choose the November 20 as
the day of Black Consciousness.
A different day. I follow a different day.
Because they believe that Zumbi dos Palmares represents them better than Princess
13th. Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, the Quilombos really are the associated directly with slavery. The slaves, is that it? I presume it is the slaves, isn't it? Not now, but obviously, but it was the slaves. Yes.
Yeah, the slaves in Brazil, they run away from the slavery, from the farms they work.
Yeah, and I read all about that. Yes.
We had like 10 million, and every day a few try to run away because they heard about Quilombos.
Could I help you with a term? The people who are in Brazil are not slaves, are enslaved people. It's a subtle thing, and to say that, I'm not a slave. I'm an enslaved person, it's a condition, but I'm a person.
Before I'm enslaved.
Before
I'm enslaved. Yes, yes.
You know, that kind of subtle things. It's what we all are studying and learning about the equality. You know, I think my way to live is to know to learn a lot of subtle things, to talk with the gay people, black people in the yesterday. I don't know. I don't knew this. It was the International Day of I don't know, woman entrepreneurship. You know,
Oh, I didn't
and
know that. I didn't know that. No.
nor me. And it's a good
Hello,
thing,
Claudia.
Claudia.
Hello, Claudia.
Congratulations to you. You are
Thank you.
a
I didn't
great
know that
entrepreneur.
either.
You know, yeah,
Yes.
great entrepreneur. And I know, I think that we learn about subtle things about all the people of the person. It's good to improve our communication with the persons. And I think that it's a good thing to know in sales, because if you study that things, you prevent to say things that hurt people, you know. And if you
Yes,
know about this,
yes,
you
yes.
will be a more likable person, you know. And this is a very good thing to salesperson, you know. It's my opinion about that things.
Claudia, what do
Well,
you think? What do you think about Lucas's point there?
well, first of all, thank you very much for everything you guys are doing. Jordan, you are the man. So courageous. You just teach by example. I'm impressed. We are just like, what
Yeah,
is
teach by
this?
example.
Teacher, I
Totally.
think
Yes.
that recognizing the pain is freeing. In major situations of humanity, when you have a date, you have, something that you just recognize the pain, that's resiliency, which is my subject. You cannot be resilient or do the things Jordan is teaching us to do. Like, you just do your thing, be yourself, change what you can change, and adapt if you cannot. But know what you want, have your goals. People sometimes want to, but there are some forbidden things inside because of past pains that stop them from doing it. I agree with Lucas that we need to have 365 days for human consciousness, black,
Yeah,
woman,
human
people,
question.
whatever, self-love and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
a day for black consciousness, there is little music here in Brazil. They sing, neguento, canto de revolta pelos ares, no quilombo dos palmares, onde se refugiou. Ora a luta dos inconfidentes pela quebra das correntes, nada adiantou, e de paz em guerra, de paz em guerra. Quando o povo dessa terra, quando pode cantar, cantar de dor. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh,
Lovely.
it's freeing to recognize.
Thank you,
Thank
Claudia. Wonderful.
courage.
How lovely.
Claudia could make a living singing.
She
Yeah.
Yeah, I
could.
think
Absolutely, Claudia. Yes.
is there enough time to that?
Of course there is. What
Of
do you say
course.
about time, Ricardo? Of course there's enough time, isn't there? Yes.
Of course.
I would say, teacher, last week Ricardo said I was the guru. I would say he is the guru.
Well,
Why we are
Ricardo is
together?
a guru. I'm sure there are more gurus, but Ricardo is one of them. Definitely.
He's
Here it
the
is.
man.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we need each other because he's so straight about goals and stuff, and he helped us to be clear outside and to be practical. And why
Absolutely.
his
Totally. Yes.
content is
Totally.
very
Totally.
wise.
Totally. Yes.
let,
And
let me
maybe
say a
sometimes
thing.
I come with
The real
emotional stuff.
gurus don't like to be called like gurus, you know. The real gurus don't like to be called gurus. This is why this is our Jordan.
I heard.
You understand
Ricardo
me?
saying
You understand me?
that. Yes.
The fake gurus, in other hand, like a lot to be called, I'm a guru, I'm the best guy of this, blah, blah,
Is
blah.
that like a coach, the famous coach word, is it? The coach as well, is it? A coach as well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving it. That's why I'm giving it back to him. He said I was the guru. I said, no, he's the guru. Or maybe we help each other, helping people to get back to themselves.
I
And do the best
understand. Yes. Super,
John,
guys.
my English doubt that I wrote was about, there was the slide. He says that you have to find a place where you can be yourself, and then some things are open to change and some are not. So I was with that doubt. Is that open to change or open to change?
Open to change. Open
Without
to change, Claudia. Yes, open to change. Not open. I've never heard it anyway. I've never heard it even in the past. Like it was open. No, it doesn't exist. Like it's open to change. It was open to change. It is open to change, and it will be open to change. Open to change, without a doubt. Yes, definitely.
In the future.
In the future, past, present, Ricardo. Yes, open to change. Usually in the future, but maybe we were talking about the past as well. It could be in the past as well. Yes.
Claudia, tell us one story about Machu Picchu. How was it, Machu Picchu?
Man,
next week.
It's crazy. It's better than I thought. So awesome. Well, it's one of the seven maravilhas do mundo.
7 wonders. As that Lucas Kahn, yes. 7 wonders.
So it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. I met the llamas, which was the best part, to take with the llamas. They are so fun. And it's amazing how the Incas build up everything. It's like the water streams, the protection on the mountain. It is just, and they put a little, they put a round rock under each construction. So when seismos come, when there is earthquake, it doesn't fall down. So you get amazed, like, how did they have all this knowledge? And they have
at that time. How old is it, Claudia? How many thousand years is it?
It's from 140s.
1400.
Yeah.
Not older. No es más antiguo do que isso.
No, the buildings that they told us it was built.
What like as old as Brazil.
It is older, but they were discovered by.
I understand, Claudia. I understand. Yes. Amazing. Yes.
And the Incas is not the people. We think that Incas is the population. No, the Inca is the leaders, the guys that the noble.
Yeah. The kings, leaders. Whatever the kings. Yes.
The kings, exactly. And so
yes.
The Incas is everybody. They have another name for the people. And the Machu Picchu city was about 400 to 500 people most that could live there in Machu Picchu city.
Yeah.
Were the leaders, But they had everything. And they have this sun clock. It's amazing. They put it 13 degrees in a way that the sun hits. And then you have the clock like...
the time. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Amazing, isn't it? Really,
it is
amazing.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
And there is Andina music from the Andes, probably. One thing I find out, Ricardo, that Pisco is not something from Chile, as I thought before. It was discovered and developed first in Peru. Well, they're neighbors, and neighbors. Intimacy is all about fighting a little bit. Everybody that is intimate fights more.
Right.
So they fight about the Pisco thing, but it was originally from Peru and not from Chile. And we drank some Pisco sour. It was good too.
I didn't know that the Inca was just the leaders. I thought that was the people.
I was surprised with that. I put in my Instagram and in my YouTube channel, which is this one here I'm participating with, Claudia Ricken, 4 little episodes with the trip. And there is this guide talking in Portuguese. Machu Picchu, Brazil is an agency that specialized in bringing Brazil or Portuguese Brazilian people to there. And he talks a lot about the story or the history, teacher.
The history, yes.
He talks about the history, and it's interesting because you go, wow, I didn't know that. I thought differently. So I love traveling. I think it's the best way of learning in life is traveling.
I think so. Well, it's one of them. It's one of them, definitely, because you meet so many different challenges. It gives you an extra dimensions, second dimension, third dimension, different countries, different languages, different type of people, different ways of thinking, different philosophies. Of course it is, without a shadow of a doubt. Traveling is one of the rich learns as a human being, yes, how to learn, just learning about life, really, I think, yes.
Yeah, changes when you get somewhere that changed your latitude and longitude. That's the way to say it.
Yeah, your mental latitude.
No, the real thing.
Physically, yes.
I really believe that if you were closed in a room in another place, you change inside somehow. Neurologically, the unconscious mind, I don't know. It's different.
Yes.
Than being there. It's like you breathe it and then you learn a lot. So I think traveling is a very good thing. Well,
traveling, it is. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Traveling in this pandemonium was awful. The security thing and stuff is very hard. But we survived.
Well done. Ricardo, Claudia, I'm going to have to be really shadow. I've got an English class starting literally in about 5-10 minutes. But I would stay here chatting and learning, exchanging ideas all evening. Se você me deixasse, pego café, conversaríamos mais 2 horas, tranquilamente, with pleasure. I love chatting about.
I challenge you guys that we do English mentoring for emotional stuff in English. I have many students to send you that would like to learn with you guys, and I am just honored to see you doing this. Ricardo, I'm impressed with you. You never stop surprising me. This is the one person in life that never stops surprising me. So
Ricardo, I think she's serious. She means it. She's serious. She means it, yes.
Oh, yeah. So thank you, teacher. You guys are doing an awesome job. That was really awesome. I learned a lot.
Thank you, too. Thank you. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you. Oh, bye. Come back next week.
Do come back. Please, Claudia. Do come back. Definitely.
So, people, we have to go. John has a class, and we have a life. So next week we'll be back. Why? Before that, join the groups, and John, myself, other people will be there sharing tips, English tips. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Great work as always. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Next week, John is gonna talk about. Talk with Bonovox from YouTube. Maybe he will join us here from Ireland.
Get ready, guys. Get ready. Big one next week.
See you.
See you, Ricardo.